Hello lovely families, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for clicking on today's video. Hope you all are doing great. Compliment of the season to your beautiful families. Today I shared how I made this 2-in-1 slimy okra and ogbono soup. This soup is toddler or kids friendly. It will be a perfect recipe starter to your toddlers because it slides down easily from their mouth, throat down to their stomach. So if you want to see how I achieve this recipe, stay tuned, stay glued, let's cook. To make this sumptuous and finger-licking recipe, you need some beef heels, also known as beef foot, stockfish or okporoko, which is also considered as cod. I think this is the toughest part in stockfish. If I'm wrong, please correct me on the comment section. Fresh mackerel fish. You can also smoke the mackerel fish this way if you wish. You can never go wrong with a taste of mackerel fish in any slimy soup. And if you want to see the recipe for this smoked fish, I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. I've got in here some deveined washed shrimps, some beef. Please feel free to use any meat, any protein of your choice. And I've got in here the grounded ogbono. I'm using 1.5 cups. All the accurate measurement for this recipe will also be listed in my description box below for easy access. Some chopped okra. For okra and ogbono, I prefer cutting the okra than grating it, but feel free to grate yours if that is how you want it. Over here is a freshly washed and pre-cooked bitter leaf. You can use any vegetable of your choice. And I have in here some red palm oil, chopped onions, and I've got in here grounded crayfish, also known as grounded dry prawn with some Uziza seed. I'm going to pre-cook the stockfish in a pressure pot for like 20 to 25 minutes without adding salt or any spice. If you don't have pressure pot, you can also pre-cook it on a normal pot for like 30 to 35 minutes. Stockfish are fermented and it has a lot of smell, and sometimes it comes with a lot of insects. If God should open your spiritual eyes, you will see a lot or even few insects that is being stuck inside of the cod. We are not here to feed on any unwanted insect, okay? So while the stockfish is pre-cooking in the pressure pot, in another pot, I went in with the beef heels, the beef. I added in the fresh mackerel fish. I'm going to go in with the red chopped onions, some bouillon powder. I will add some water, stir to combine. I will cover the lid and allow to cook on a high heat. Please bear in mind that all the proteins inside this pot does not have the same cooking time. The fish should take like about 5 to 7 minutes to be ready. The stockfish has been pre-cooked at this point. I'm just going to debone them and to also take out any unwanted particles. After about 7 minutes of cooking the proteins, take out the mackerel fish and stir the pot once again to combine properly. Add back the deboned stockfish into the pot to soak up all the spices that we use in cooking the meat. And remember, the stockfish is not yet properly cooked. We want these proteins to be well cooked. We don't want atakata abofu, okay? Stockfish are very, very expensive, so we want atakata yellow. Add more water, combine again if necessary. Cover the lid and allow to cook on a high heat until the proteins are 95% cooked. In a clean dry pot, go in with some reasonable amount of red palm oil. Allow the oil to heat up for a few seconds. After a few seconds, go in with the red chopped onions. Fry the onions until the onions become translucent. There are many ways to cook okra and ogbono soup, but then you can never go wrong with this frying method. If you haven't tried this method of cooking your okra and ogbono, you are missing something light and Delicious. So add in the grounded ogbono and fry for like 3 to 5 minutes on a medium heat. 5 minutes later, add in the meat stock gradually and continue to stir. If you don't have enough meat stock, you can add water at this point. I'm adding the meat stock gradually because I want to know the level of the sliminess from this ogbono, okay? Once you are done achieving the consistency of the sliminess, cover the lid and allow to cook for 8 to 10 minutes. I always say the longer you cook your ogbono, the better taste you get. Alright, lovely families, it's been after 10 minutes. Let's check back on the soup. Which can soup mama cook ogbono soup? Which can soup mama cook ogbono soup? I don't know if you remember that song. Let me know in the comment section. So I went in and added all the cooked meat. I'm going to add the shrimps. When I'm done adding it, I will go in with the pepper blend. I will combine effectively. And if at this point you are not perceiving that aromatic aroma that comes out of ogbono, that means your ogbono seed is not a good one. I'm sorry to say that, but that is just the truth. That aroma that comes out of ogbono is an indication of a good ogbono seed. And once you test it and your soup is tasting like soup, biko, run away because that ogbono has gone wrong. So as I'm stirring this ogbono, I'm perceiving that aromatic aroma that comes out of ogbono. So when I'm done stirring it, I'm going to give it another extra 5 minutes to cook on a low heat. While the soup is cooking, over here I'm grinding some oatmeal because that is what I'll be pairing this soup with. Oatmeal fufu is very healthy. I will recommend it for you to incorporate it in your fufu menu or in your fufu swallow. At this point, I'm just going to check the soup once again. I'll give it another nice stir. When I'm done stirring it, I will test for seasoning. And if at this point you tested yours and you needed to add seasoning, please go ahead and add, because when I tested mine, everything was on point, like ofe, all toka, nka wiya, all toka. So I added in the chopped okra. When I'm done adding it, I'm going to mix it. And if you want to loosen the density of the soup, you can add water or stock if you have any available. So when I'm done stirring it, I'm going to cover it once again to simmer for extra 2 minutes because you wouldn't want that okra to be overcooked. So this is the perfect time for me to add my vegetable. I'm using Bitterleaf like I said, but you can use any vegetable of your choice. You can use spinach, kale, like literally any vegetable you prefer. So at this point, I'm going to give it another beautiful stir. When I'm done stirring it, I went in with the cooked mackerel fish. I will combine properly, allow to cook for a minute or more, and our 2-in-1 finger licking okra and ogbono soup is as good as ready. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you our palatable okra and ogbono combo. This soup was a banger, like it tasted so good. So stay tuned, let's make the oatmeal fufu and enjoy the soup together as it is hot. I had so much fun filming and editing this video, and I hope you try out this recipe as well and let me know how it turns out for you and your family. And please, if you are new to this channel, you haven't subscribed, Subscribe to my channel. It is totally free. You don't need to pay a dime, I promise you. Also, like this video and share this video with your friends and your family. They might find it helpful as well. So let me allow you all to enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. See you on my next upload. Bye.